On Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube as well. So happy Monday, wherever you're joining me, come and say hello. I am Sarah Bramall. I'm one half of the Coaching Catalyst duo, alongside my lovely co-founder, Rebecca Daniel. We are both ICF accredited coaches, coach trainers, and coach supervisors. And we're going to talk today about well-being because it's World Wellbeing Week. So we all know all of the time that focusing on our well-being is a priority, or should be a priority, should I say. And sometimes it's one of those things that's really easy to neglect, to put to the bottom of the pile, because our attention is taken away by other tasks, other people's demands, perhaps that are more urgent than our well-being. And the thing with well-being is that we can neglect it for a while, and we think that we're getting away with it. So we can sacrifice sleep, we can eat badly, we can not exercise, we can do it for a while, and then it catches up with us. So particularly for those of us, and let me know if this is you, if you're watching later on replay, let me know if this applies to you. If you're somebody who is either in a profession where you have a lot of caring responsibilities, so here I'm thinking health staff, NHS staff, the teaching profession, anybody where you care for other people, parents, anybody, any situation in your life where you've got caring responsibilities, and coaches as well, when we are focused on other people's wellness, other people's well-being, what happens sometimes is that we want to give everything to the work that we're doing or to the caring responsibilities, and we forget to look after ourselves. Now, it's a kind of well-worn adage, if you like. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Self-care isn't selfish. In order to take care of other people, we have to also take care of ourselves. So we've been sharing some training in the course of the last couple of weeks in different corporate organizations. So one workshop has been about how to manage anxiety, because lots of us are feeling really anxious coming out of the pandemic, still lots of readjustment to go there. And also with the financial context, if you think about global events, there's a lot of cause for anxiety in the world at the moment. So we've been sharing workshops on how to manage anxiety, how to build up our resilience. And the way that we do that is by creating habits to support our well-being. So one thing I like to share is that well-being is just like a table. And if you imagine that that table has got 4 legs to it, what are the legs that you need to hold up your table? So just to share some examples, and these might be the same or they might be different for you. Like, I know that I need to sleep. I don't function very well without enough sleep. And for me, that really is fundamental to resilience. I know that I need to eat properly. Otherwise, I just feel rubbish and I don't have the energy that I need to have in my work and in my parenting, in my relationships. So nutrition is really important to me as well, as is exercise and being outdoors, and as is connection with other people. So if I think about my table, what I need to keep my table standing upright so it doesn't fall over, they're the 4 legs that hold up my table. Now, if I neglect one of those, so let's say I don't get enough sleep, I start to feel a little bit wobbly. And if I neglect more than one of those, so let's say I don't get enough sleep and I stop exercising, I feel like my table might be in danger of falling over. So I'd love to hear from you. What are the legs that hold up your table? Another workshop that we have delivered recently, and we deliver quite regularly, is all about what you need to thrive. So what are the different aspects of your well-being that you need in order to be able to thrive? So for some of us, that might be that we need more certainty in our lives. For some of us, it might be more variety. And we offer this teaching on the back of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, on the back of the work that Tony Robbins has done on the 6 human needs as well. For some of us, it's about, in order to thrive, we need to be able to connect with other people. We need to be able to contribute. And we need to have our spiritual needs fulfilled as well. And they're different for all of us, but we've been exploring that through our corporate training as well to help us to pinpoint like what is working well for us in terms of our well-being, but also where are the areas perhaps where we need some more support, where maybe something is missing. Because until we take time to stop and reflect on what's working and maybe not what's not working, we don't know. So having this time to stop, to reflect and think, what do I need in terms of my well-being, can be really, really valuable. So hey, I've got Leanne, my lovely sister-in-law, joining, and we've got Lost in Living Life Coaching here as well. Come and say hi. Come and let me know, Lost in Living. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, so let me know your name so I can put a name to a face. And if you're joining me over on Facebook, LinkedIn or YouTube, let me know you're there as well. Let me know in the comments who you are, what's going on for you, how your week is going so far. So for coaches for you particularly, again, because of the nature of the work that we do, because we're holding space for other people, we're taking on other people's energy, and it is a joy and privilege to do that. But we do need to also take care of our own well-being. So how do we do that? There are looking at our needs, looking at what is working for us, what's missing, thinking about those pillars that support the well-being, absolutely important. But coaches, we need something additional to that. And what we need that is additional to that is the support that we access through supervision. And one of the core functions of coaching supervision is what we call the restorative function. So the opportunity to come to supervision and to say, do you know what, actually I'm feeling quite burnt out, or I've really got this going on my mind, this is really bothering me, let me figure out like what I can do to better support my energy. What can I do to help myself? That's really, really important also. So that restorative function of supervision, because we can't just keep going and giving without having that support in place. So that's something for you to think about as well. So for Rebecca and I, we both engage monthly in one-to-one supervision. So we have a trusted space to take that. The clients that we have in group supervision as well, they bring that need for that restorative function of supervision, as well as bringing maybe client case studies or bringing, general reflection on practice and ethical questions and professional development. Well-being and the restorative function of supervision is absolutely key also. So I'd love to know from you, what do you do currently to support your well-being? What do you think might be missing for you? What do you think you might need to adjust or tweak or put in place so that you feel that you can truly thrive in all areas of your work and of your personal life as well? So what's coming up? If you're a coach, we have got a live in-person meetup coming up a week on Friday. So Friday, the 7th of July, in central London. It's in the daytime, so from 11 till 2, and it's for coaches, for us to connect. Because one thing we find from speaking to lots of different coaches is lots of us are working in our practices in isolation. And sometimes we need to be around other professionals and other people who really understand the nature of the work that we do. So we're really, really excited about offering this opportunity just to get together and to connect with each other and to do that in person. So if you're with me on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, you'll see the banner coming up on my screen now. So Meetup for Coaches in London, Friday the 7th of July. That's from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. please book your space, bit.ly/Catalyst Coaches Connect. If you're with me on Insta, and I'm just going to say hi, we've got Mr. and Mrs. Asoba here. We've got I am Lamin Singh Hatch. Sorry, I don't know if I've pronounced that correctly. Hello, Lost in Living Coaching as well. So if you're joining me there, the link on Insta is in our bio. So please go to the link in bio. So 2 things to leave you with today. What are you doing to support your well-being? And what might you need to tweak or adjust in order to really thrive? And secondly, if you're a coach and you're craving some in-person connection, do book your space and do please come and join us a week on Friday. We'd really love to see you and to connect with you in person. That is it for me today, and look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.